Oh, yo, what is going on, guys? The DFS Shark. We are back with another day of some NBA hoops. We are staying red hot coming off another win yesterday, bringing the streak to winning nights, 4 of our last 5, and we won 9 out of our last 10. So we're 9-1 over our last 10 picks individually. But we got a nice slate today. We got some games that I am liking, and we're going to dive into that in a bit. But as always, guys, if y'all watch these videos, y'all like these breakdowns, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as these breakdowns drop so you can get them in, because these lines do change and they do get removed all the time. But if you want these plays even sooner before these videos, so you don't have to wait for these videos, join the Discord, man. That's going to be the spot I'm sending all my free plays. I'm usually sending like 2 to 3 a day in there. Join the Discord. The link is going to be in the description as well. But if you are new to Prizepicks, if you've never played before, if you've never signed up, drop this promo code you see in here and they're going to match you up to 100%. So if you throw in 100, they're going to match you 100. And also, if you're on Prizepicks and you're looking to diversify, you're looking to get on another book so you can take advantage of more discounts, you want to jump on CHALKBOARD. That is going to be the best spot for you to go. They have so many discounts, discounted lines. You can adjust lines. You can alternate lines. The ability to alternate lines actually got us a win last night. We won because of that. And I'm going to show you that here in a bit. But to get started on CHALKBOARD, they're only on Apple at the moment, coming to Droid very soon, I heard, by this month. So I'm going to keep y'all updated on that. But drop in the code SHARK at checkout. They're going to hook you up with that 100% match also. And then if you're in the Discord, if you use either of these promo codes, if you're in the Discord, shoot me a message with that screenshot and I'll get you all set up in the premium as well and get you taken care of so we can start getting some dubs together. But let's go into yesterday's play. Let's do a quick recap on what happened. So this was yesterday's play. I gave this away in yesterday's video, right? So like I said, we're on a 9-1 run right now. We've won like 4 of our last 5 nights. We've been crushing it on these free plays. We had Caldwell Pope go over and we had Durant go over. Durant went over easy. Caldwell Pope, it was a little scary because the Nuggets were blowing them out by about 30 to 40, like at halftime. You know, I expected a blowout, but I thought the Jazz would keep it a little bit closer. But Pope was able to hit a late shot in the 4th. They still had him out there with the 25+ point lead. So we were able to cash that one in. Pope, that was our play. And then yesterday, let me just show you, I always show you the recap, right? Because I show you all wins and losses on my free plays and in the premium. You know, if you want to check out the premium as well, if you're in the Discord, go to this tab here, join premium, and you'll see more info about it. Or if you just want to check it out without being in the Discord, right, go to the dfsshark.com. This link is in my description as well. And you'll see my site here. You can find out a little bit more about it. And you can see some reviews from others that are in there and some of the winning nights we had. Right, but I do recaps like this every day in the Discord. So let's go over it. Underdog, we had 2 slips yesterday. We ended up going 0 for 2, man. We ended up losing both of those slips. We just couldn't catch a break there on some plays. Prizepicks, this was the free play. We had another slip here. We went 1-1, so we ended up cashing there. You can see we won 9 of our last 12 nights on Prizepicks, hitting at a 75% rate. MMA, they gave away a free protected play, right? So we threw a 6-man slip together. We ended up going like 3 for 3, but so we lost that one, but we got refunded, so not a loss really. And then CHALKBOARD, we went 2 for 2, which ended up being a profitable night for us there. Right, so I'm doing recaps like this every day in the premium, so you're getting 100% transparency. If you want to join, like I said, check out those links. You can find more about it. And these were the wins yesterday. Let me just pull this up. So I showed you this one already, but these were the CHALKBOARD wins right here. So this is why CHALKBOARD's so great. Grady Dick here, we were able to adjust his line. I think his original line was like 15.5, I believe. And we brought it down to 13.5, right? And look at that. That's what actually got us the win there. So we wouldn't have adjusted that line. We wouldn't have hit there. And then we hit on this line as well. Like I said, we cashed 2 out of 4 on CHALKBOARD yesterday, which gave us a winning day and put us in the green. Right, but let's get into the plays for today. We got early games going on. It's a Sunday, games throughout the day, right? So there's a couple of plays that I am really liking. So the first play is going to be Nembhard here. Over 10.5 points in rebounds, right? I'm liking this play a lot. If you go to his last 5, he's hit this 3 out of 2, but there's always storylines behind games, right? That's what you want to dive into. You want to figure out what's going on with this player, what makes it a good play. And with him, let's get into the spread here, and then we'll go over his actual in-depth why I like him. So over 225, so not the highest total here, but it is a close spread, so he's going to be out there a lot of the time as well. But let's dive in here. So you can see alone, just looking at his trends first, starting here. Last 5, he's hit this at 60%. Last 10, 80%. Last 20, 75. Head-to-head, they played him back in December, and he went off for 18 here. He had 17 points. Didn't even get any rebounds, or he might have got one rebound. This was last year. He hit this line. Here, he didn't even hardly played minutes. But the reason I'm liking this play is Mathurin, right here, one of their star up-and-coming players, right? He is out for the season. Not sure what happened. Shoulder. It says right shoulder, but he is out for the season. And if you remember, they just traded Buddy Hield as well. So they are hurting at the guard position. And Nembhard's been doing all this with these guys in, right? So he's just going to get boosted minutes now. Even over his last 20, he's been playing about 28 minutes. But with Mathurin out, with Buddy Hield gone, he is going to get a big bump in a game that's a close spread. This line definitely is set too low in my eyes. I feel like it should probably be closer to 12 to 13. So we just need Nembhard to get off to a quick start here, right? Get off to a quick start. The Orlando is tough defensively, right? They're one of the best defensive teams in the league. You can see they're 3-1 in points allowed, rebounds allowed. Against shooting guards are 9th and 6th. So they are a tough defense, but Nembhard, this line is low, and the Pacers are the top scoring team in the league. You see they're averaging 123.3. Halliburton does a great job of running that offense and setting up great shots for others. Getting 10+ assists a game, you know, we're going to need Nembhard to snatch a couple of those from him. But you can see here, over his last 10 games, he's averaged 13 points a game. So this is a play I'm liking. This is going to be my top play. Let's see what the odds makers have. -130, -135, and Caesar's all the way up at a -145. So solid play from Nembhard here. We're going to be rolling with this. Let's dive into RotoWire. Let's see what they have. So they have him at about, we were on points and rebounds. Right, so we got over 10.5, and RotoWire has him coming in at about 13.6. So they have him way over this line as well, which is a great sign for us. So Nembhard, that's going to be my first one. Let's lock that in. And for my next play, I'm going to be going Josh Giddey here, over 9.5 points. You can see they have bumped this up to 10 points now. So it's up to you if you want to put this in there with the potential chance of a push here. But let's dive into Giddey here. Over 9.5 points. You can see over his last 5, he has been hitting this line. 19-point game here. 11 points his last game. 13 the game before. His last 10, he stayed consistent and hit this 80% of the time. Last 20, 65%. And head-to-head, if you look at this, the 3 games he's played Memphis, he's gone over every single game. This was the only one from this season back in December, but he went off for 16 points there. So Giddey has had good success lately and good success against the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are another team that's pretty tough defensively, right? They're number 3 against shooting guards. But I'm liking Giddey here, man. I'm liking him. They're playing at home as well, and you can see in 5 of his last 6 games at home, he's averaged about 13 points a game. So he's been shooting well. Let's see how he's been shooting over his last 10. He's hitting field goals at 51% of the time. 3-pointers, 33%. So not the best on threes, but for you to be shooting field goals at 51% is pretty solid. Playing about 23.7 points, but you can see recently he's been playing more than that, right? He's been playing a couple of games of 1 game of 30, a 28, and a 23. So we need Giddey to get off to a hot start here as well. The thing I am concerned about with this game is going to be the large spread. So you can see OKC -15. So that's something to just be aware of, right? Just sort of like Caldwell Pope last night. They ended up getting a big lead. Luckily, we were able to get him out there in the court at the end, but that's why we're going to need Giddey. If we're going to hit this line, we're needing to get him off to a quick start, because this game could get ugly fast, and then if that happens, they're most likely going to pull him and just keep him out of the game. But let's see what RotoWire has Giddey at. They got him at about 11 points, so they got him a whole 1.5 points over this line as well. So RotoWire is going to be backing us on both of our plays today. Now, if you're looking for some additional plays, I'm always throwing those in here as well. These are plays that are on my radar. I'm not on at the moment, but I could be possibly later on throughout the day as the lines change and things like that, as I put in my other slips. But the first play is going to be Jaden McDaniels, over 3.5 rebounds. You see he's hit this line 4 out of his last 5. Been solid, a solid play recently. Jaden McDaniels, he just missed the cut. It was between him and Giddey, but Giddey got the slight edge there at 9.5 points. But if it's between these two at 10 points or McDaniels at 3.5, I would probably go with McDaniels at 3.5. But like I said, that's totally up to you. We're going to go Anthony Davis over. Well, I put this in the Discord at 22.5. You can see here, this line's already been bumped up to 23.5. So not as much value here. Not really any value now at the 23.5. So I would just be aware of that if you're going to put this in. That whole bump might not seem like a lot, but long run, playing those kind of plays, you're going to most likely be losing over time, because a lot of these games come down to the wire, right? And that extra point can hurt you. Van Fleet is the last play. I got PRA over 26.5. This one's still the same. Solid line right here. You can see he's gone over this 5 of his last 5. He has been a solid play on this line. He's been heating up, been doing it all ways, right? Getting points, rebounds, and assists. So Van Fleet, this is a solid play here. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and also join the Discord to get early access to all these plays and to be notified when I drop my newest plays or free plays. And also every night I am dropping a chalkboard video, so make sure you go check that out. You'll see the video as soon as this one ends. I will link it so you can easily just click over there. But let's run those likes up on this video. I'm shooting for 60 plus. I'm also doing giveaways in the Discord. Learn how to get in the premium for free by joining that Discord. You'll see it in there. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope y'all enjoy your Sunday. Let's get these dubs. Take care.